Hey everyone, welcome back to the another part of the TPO series. So in last video we covered about basic components of TPO, and in this video we're going to be talking about acceptance and rejection TPO. So in front of you I made two visuals. First one is acceptance and second one is rejection. So what's the meaning of acceptance and rejection and how to use them? We will discuss in this video. So let's start this video. So first part is acceptance. The basic meaning of acceptance is in front of you this is the value area high and value area low. And what acceptance means is like if price coming from the outside of the range, value area range, and accepts into the this value area. This whole is the value area from value area high to value area low. When it accepts in this range, this means acceptance, and when it rejects from the range, like it doesn't hold the range and start rejecting from here, this is the rejection. So this was the basic of acceptance and rejection. So how to use these things in trading we're going to discuss now. So in front of you I made some templates regarding this acceptance and rejection. So let's start with first one, acceptance in previous day range. So let's suppose this is the previous day range, value area range, and we are open somewhere here. This is the start of the profile, next day profile or price action. And here you can see when it touches the value area high, it doesn't sustain outside of the price. That means price is still accepted inside the range and it likely to go to the opposite side of the range. So this is one of the basic profile in which price opens the previous range and stays in the previous range only. So this is one of the ranging profile. And second one is rejection from outside of the range. So what it means is, let's suppose it opens here, and same, this is the previous day value area. So it breaks the value area here at this point, but doesn't sustain here. What it means, let's suppose there is some higher value here. I mark this value area high or some NPOC here. After taking that value, price doesn't sustain outside and start rejecting from that value. That means price again gonna accept it back into the range. And this is one of the fake out system. Usually forms a lot in gold and FX charts. This is one of my go-to system. I trades a lot of fade. This is personally my favorite setup. And so usually you want to see a rejection from the value and break down to the current value area range, and you can short and capture this pretty move here. So this was second profile, and third one is accepting outside the previous range. So let's same like previous. This is the value area of old range, and price opens here, but it doesn't sustain inside this value area and start accepting outside of the range. So this is acceptance outside of the range. Okay, and this is a continuation setup. You will see some fingerprints here at this point. This is one of those strong profile, and usually the opening of this profile is very strong, which indicates that profile is going to be one-sided, and you can target up the values here. So this is also one of the good setup. You can trade, so you can use volume profile here and use some high volume node at this point and take the continuation trade. And coming into the fourth one, so this is the opening of the profile outside of the range, and usually this doesn't happen in previous day range. Very rarely it happens. Likely if you consider this as some old profile, and you just mark out this balance range here, and if price comes into this range and start accepting in this range, this means we're gonna likely go to the opposite values. So you can plan a trade here at this point, target these lower values here. These are the pretty easy targets here, and this was the accepting is the previous day range. And second profile is rejection from NPOC. So again we open outside of the range, accepts into the previous day range but doesn't sustain. We see some rejection from the lower values here, and we again start going back to the opening of the profile here. So usually this profile happens when a higher time frame is bullish and you see some rejection in Asia or London, and New York gives the proper move. So this is that kind of profile. So last profile is again opening outside of the range. So this is one of the common profile. You can see this is going to be balanced range. So what price does here is it will consolidate near the profile. Like sometimes it happens, like price will consolidate here and doesn't accepts in this range. Like if it accepts, then we likely go to the POC and value low, but it doesn't accepts here and start rejecting to higher values. This is one of the strongest profile, trend continuation profile. So if you see this profile happening, just target high RR in these trades. These are one of the those profiles which can make you which can make you big money. Personally, here I trade a lot of this profile and this profile. Rest profiles are like trendy profiles, not happens much. So these two profiles happens a lot, and that much pretty about acceptance and rejection. This was a small topic, and stay tuned for next part of the video. Thank you for watching.